YouTubers, gamers, and moviegoers, what's going on, guys? I'm the Messiah. This is Messiah Entertainment, and today we are reviewing Overlord, guys, directed by Julius Avery, produced by JJ Abrams. This movie follows a team of soldiers during World War II that drop behind enemy lines with a mission to take down this tower so that the rest of the Air Force can come in and do their job. While they're doing recon in this small town that's right next to the tower, they find out that the Germans are conducting some sort of experiments, creating some ungodly creatures, and it hits the fan from there. Guys, I honestly have to tell you that many times throughout the film, I caught myself with a bright grin across my face because honestly, from the moment that this movie begins, the action starts and it's intense and it never stops throughout the entire film. From that crazy plane sequence with the one shot falling through the air onto the ground, you know, the action just keeps on going, whether we're fighting against Germans, whether we're finding out what kind of creatures there are. There's a lot of awesome suspenseful moments in the movie too that kind of has you on the edge of your seat. Action is just awesome in this movie. The character development, you don't really hear much about their backstories, each individual soldier, but you don't have to, and I think that's a major plus for the movie. You don't have to go into like a flashback scene of, you know, the person remembers something from their past and that makes them, you know, it gives you a connection to them. Now, no, you don't need any of that. You just have their personalities, and that's what kind of drives the rest of the movie forward. You don't need to explain every little thing about them. While I'm sure the idea of zombies has been in other things other than Call of Duty, I'm sure they've been in other films and whatnot. However, I'm surprised they're not quite as popular, because this was a really cool concept that these soldiers are just, you know, in the village trying to complete their mission in some weird Nazi underground base. You know, they're cooking up these weird creatures that are almost invincible, and the zombies in this film are sick. The look, their faces, the way that they move, the kind of glossy, like slick, liquidy look to them, it all looks super dope. They're super menacing and terrifying. I loved every second of it. I mean, if you could even really call them zombies, they're more just like creatures and abominations. However, I mean, it's close enough to a zombie. They're kind of reanimating corpses, so yeah, they're basically zombies. It's interesting because when I first heard about this movie, talked about, you know, Overlord, yada yada, I heard that it was actually a Cloverfield installment. You know how they did the Cloverfield original movie, and then they have, you know, 10 Cloverfield Lane, and then they have the Cloverfield Paradox. None of them really connecting, except for maybe Cloverfield Paradox a little bit at the end. Not really connecting too heavily to the first Cloverfield, but it's like they slapped the name on it, and then that kind of, you know, gives it the publicity that it needs to show you like an original sci-fi story, which I'm not opposed to. It's interesting because this movie has absolutely nothing to do with it. I could have sworn I saw it in a trailer once, and I just looked through some of the trailers and I can't really seem to find it. So it seems like that may have been just a false rumor, but I don't think this movie needed like the Cloverfield name or anything, because this movie was freaking dope. If you're into non-stop action, this movie is definitely for you. I was on the edge of my seat the entire time. I heard a lot of the scenes with the zombies or the monsters was practically done, and it really shows in the movie. It looks great. I mean, of course, there's some scenes that are CGI, but there's also a lot of scenes that aren't, and it looks like they actually use real makeup with real fake blood, you know. I just thought the whole thing looked great. The whole time I was thinking, if you call this like Call of Duty the movie, and that's like the way they went about it, was like they went the zombies route, and they just made this movie, and it was like that was the Nazi zombies origin story. I think that would have been cool. They don't really do like a horde mode scene where all the zombies are attacking or anything, but you know, it was just a cool concept anyway. The whole time I saw the trailers, I was like, oh, no, look, everybody, even in all the comments, it was nothing but, oh, this looks like Call of Duty zombies, da 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 da. But if you had, it would have been awesome. But I really like this movie. I would definitely recommend you guys go check this out if you're a fan of action. If you like zombies or creature films, I would definitely recommend you guys go check this out. But that's just my opinion. I'm sure you guys got your own. Let me know in the comment section down below. Did you like the movie as much as I did? As always, you guys can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe. That's it for today, guys. I'm the Messiah. This is Messiah Entertainment. I will see you guys next time. Peace.